Hey, everybody. Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas, wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving. Go ahead, eat as much as you want. See, the key, we're eating our Thanksgiving dinner about 2 o'clock so you can get to the sandwiches earlier. That's the best part of Thanksgiving. The other best part of Thanksgiving is winning tickets with the football games, and the gang at oddsworthbetting.com can help you out in that regard. Of course, we're fired up for the NFL on a Thursday, and we get the fun started. You're looking at a 12:30 Eastern kickoff for Chicago and Detroit. This game means so much to Detroit. What's going on with this Lions offense? Looking at them as about a touchdown favorite. The total on the game, 47 and a half, fast track indoors. But that defense is incredible, and just something's amiss with Detroit. Been saying all along, and in this space, uh, Detroit, first of all, if they make the playoffs, they're going to have a problem because they don't have a running game. Yeah, that was evident last week. You looked at them at New England. First to goal at the one, they ended up throwing 2 out of 3 times. They've got to establish a running game and stick to it. And they just don't seem to want to do that. Then we get to Philly and Dallas. And I think this is going to be exceptional. Dallas, a 3-point favorite. We'll see which way the public's going to move this number leading up to kickoff. Total in the game is 54 and a half. Every indication would be we're going to see points galore in this spot. Now, Sanchez and the Eagles got rolled on the road at Green Bay. To their credit, they came home and rolled Tennessee, but that was a horrible spot for Tennessee coming off a physical game against the Steelers. Can Sanchez do it in a division game on the road? And let's give the Cowboys full marks. Tony Romo brings them back from the dead against the Giants on Sunday night. But what a big game in the NFC East. This one's going to really get you fired up for the get out game. And can you believe Seattle, San Francisco going to bump heads? And that is literally what's going to happen here. Two stout defenses, two inconsistent offenses. The running game, you would think the Niners could run the ball with Gore and Hyde, but they're really struggling to run the football. And Marshawn Lynch has a banged up back, but he continues to run hard. And then you've got the playmakers, Wilson and Kaepernick. Which guy is going to get the job done making the big play? Because both of them have been under duress, facing pressure from the opposing defensive line, but they can both escape and then create big plays either with their feet or stretching the field. Looking downfield, and Anquan Bolden comes off a big effort. He kind of saved the day, did he not, for the Niners in the weekend over that lackluster effort against the Redskins. So now that's the NFL, and that gets us rolling. We're all fired up for that. If that's not enough, we've got big-time college football for you on Thursday. TCU, Texas, TCU number 5 in the College Bowl standings. This is a team. They're in the style points business. Texas would love to try to make their season by pulling off a big upset here. TCU had a bad effort against Kansas, but they lost the turnover battle in that game. We'll see if Gary Patterson has this team ready to roll. That's a big-time game. This is a club that has to win this game. They need a little help from above, and they're also trying to hold off Baylor from below and logjam of other teams that are there. Big game for TCU. And then a little SEC action. LSU, Texas A&M. This LSU offense, they were shut out by Arkansas. They probably feel a little better about themselves after Ole Miss went in and got shut out, but Bo Wallace got hurt in that game. In Texas A&M, just they run hot and cold. But still, these are teams that are vying for a better bowl when we get to bowl season. So they're going to play with a level of intensity, and you're looking at LSU about a 2.5, 3-point favorite in this spot. The question is, who's going to produce points for LSU? They go between the 20s, but they struggle in the red zone. Tons of football. Thanksgiving Day and college basketball tournaments, holiday tournaments. What a busy weekend. We're going to roll right back into monster games, big football games on Friday. In college football, busy slate of games on Saturday, and of course the NFL on Sunday. It doesn't stop. And the gang at oddsworthbetting.com, they're here. They go and cherry pick these best spots for you. Check out the featured pick of the day from our friends at oddsworthbetting.com. Again, hope you all have a wonderful day with your family. Cash some winning tickets. Happy Thanksgiving from Brian Blessing and the folks at oddsworthbetting.com. Have a wonderful holiday. We'll be back with you again tomorrow.